Cheers, everybody. Guten Tag. Welcome to the 7th beer out of this little Oktoberfest box set. We have got pronunciations, not my key. We have got Eric. We got one of these. We got one of them. We got 6.1% ABV, cracking label. I will try to pronounce it. Erlkönig Festbier. L Brow. Anyway, it's a beautiful, love the label. 6.1% ABV. Let's just crack it open. I haven't done any research on this, so it's just a straight ahead beer review. ERL. That is a familiar. That is a familiar crown. I think I've had something by that lot before. So let's just pour it out, shall we? Like we do. Really enjoyed this little box set. It's been brilliant. It really is. 3 more to go. Just steady away with it. I could have blasted all the reviews out, but I didn't feel like doing it. I just felt like just a couple of beers every week. And just, really appreciate what was in the box, really. And just do it that way. See if I can get it all in. Loads of carbonation. There we go. She's in. Stick of that. As you can see, pale, clean, clear, carbonations, busy, dissipating, thinning down head. Let's get a whiff. Very bready. Very bready for me. Yeasty, bready. Hint of honey. Slight sweetness there. It smells nice. I'm going to go in. Prost. Cheers, everybody. It's weird, isn't it? It's kind of like, you look at this box, this little box, and the beer has been top notch. This is top notch. But that all had their, because of the Reinheitsgebot, breweries, you could say from an outsider point of view, breweries' wings have been clipped because of that law. But there is a lot of difference between all these beers in terms of hops, water quality. And I've always thought that these beers slightly change every year. Well, the brewery would try to keep the beers the same, obviously, but because of hops change from year to year, depending on climate and everything, it's like a little battle for the brewery to try and get some sort of, what's the word? I'm trying to think of a word now. That's weird for me, isn't it? Some sort of standard, throughout their beers every year. So this beer would taste the same next year, irrespective of if the hops are slightly different. Does that make sense? No. Anyway, I've waffled on, but I don't know what I was talking about. It's because of the Reinheitsgebot. It's nice to see the differences between the beers. I didn't think there would be that great difference, to be honest, in this box, but there is. That's just me being a naive person I am. But, from water quality to hops to malts, that's what I was trying to get at. Anyway, getting back to this. Mouthfeel, slightly hard. It's quite a hard mouthfeel. This for me feels like a more of this feels like it's leaning more towards our type of lagers in a way. No criticism though. It's just you get the slight DMS type of note in it. You know, it leans towards what we call lagers over here in taste, but it's still very, very good. I'll go in again. Carbonation. It's quite rough. So the mouth feels quite rough. You know, I could be forgiven. Now, this is going to make another bold statement, which I'm going to get hammered by Germans. Does it feel? It reminds me of a Dortmunder in a way. Not the colour, because the Dortmunders are slightly darker, but it does. It reminds me that the whole feel of the beer, very malty, very, you know, go on, very malty. It's really malty. It's like a proper malt loaf. Go on. The cat's just pissing me off. Hang on. Bloody cats. I'm going again. There's nothing sweet about this one. It's very, like I say, very malty. Do I like it? Yes, I do. Where does it stand in the box? It's not towards the top for me. It's round about middle to lower half. Out of the 7 beers, I'll put this. I'm gonna put this in 7th. To be honest, it's not. It's just not sitting quite right for me. I can appreciate it as a great, great beer, and it is. Um, but I've had better, and there's better beers in the box for me. But that's my own personal opinion. One more for the road before I dig myself an even bigger hole. For me, a couple of bottles for me, then the palate will get used to it. But overall, you know, it's still pretty good stuff. Yeah, Erlkönig. I must have said that right. Their Festbier, yeah, gets a thumbs up. Gets a thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching this one. Please subscribe. Murder me in the comments. Bib bib.